Hello again, welcome back. Let's try and continue this.
What's on your mind?
Let's talk about the circle more.
I will answer to the best of my ability.
Okay, how did you become a mage?
People don't become mages. They are born mages. The talent just surfaces later. But you are asking how I ended up at the circle. I was brought there by the Templars, just like many of the other apprentices. I don't remember very much. I was very young then.
Okay, how do they know you're a mage?
I set a boy on fire.
Oh, I bet he deserved it too.
Oh, yes, he did. He was the eldest son of the woman who took me in. I don't think he ever liked me. I didn't have a family. I never knew my real parents. My earliest memory was of hiding in a hayloft on a farm, trying to keep warm. I was found, and the farmer's wife was kind enough not to send me away. But they had children of their own, and I was never made to feel welcome. The eldest son was the worst. He was always calling me a stray, and throwing anything he could get his hands on at me. And I don't know how it happened, but one day, he just found his hair on fire. Fortunately, there was a large trough nearby.
Serves him right.
He ran screaming, dripping head and all, to his mother. I was shut up in the barn with a bowl of water and a crust of hard bread. The Templars arrived several mornings later.
Okay, were they mean to you?
One of them ignored me, but the other was kind to me. He gave me sweets and even sat me on his shoulders once when I wanted to look over a high wall that ran along the road. I'll never forget the moment the Templars led me into the entrance hall of the tower. I had never seen anything so grand in my life. I stopped being afraid then. I knew I was home.
Little did you know it was just a pretty duck prison.
Prison? You could see it that way. But those walls are there to keep non-mages out as much as to keep mages in. I learned very quickly that for every apprentice in the tower, there was probably one who never even lived to see the Templars come. No child, not even a mage child, is a match for an angry mob trying to place blame for a failed crop, a hard winter, a baby born dead.
I should know better.
Superstition and fear is what makes these people behave in this manner. It will be a good long time before that changes. Well, that's about all there is to my tale. That's how I came to the circle. It has been almost a year, hasn't it?
Haven't a clue.
Miss the tower at all?
Well, it's my home, even though I didn't really like the place.
You can take a mage out of the circle, but you can't take the circle out of the mage. Or so Irving used to say. He was joking, but there is some truth to the statement. A mage never really leaves the circle, and for the rest of your life you will be seen as a circle mage.
I thought that part of my life was over.
But you will always be a mage, especially in the eyes of others. You represent both mages and Grey Wardens, and your actions may reflect well or badly on both groups. Remember that.
I'll do what right, I don't care what others think.
That is commendable, but one's principles are often subtly influenced by others, though you may be unconscious of it. The only thing one can do is to be aware that this is a possibility, and ask yourself often why you do what you do. Oh, but listen to me go on. You start a conversation, and I just run away with it, don't I?
At least you don't repeat yourself like all old people.
Oh, yes. One must be thankful for small mercies.
Funny. Oh, she approved of that. Very funny. Maybe she does laugh at herself more often. Okay. Let's see if I've got enough. Alright.
Yes.
I didn't take my dog out much, so I think I shall take you. And let's go. Right. Let's travel to the Brazilian outskirts and try and say it properly. Okay. Do we get... Yes. But what is our confrontation? Is it the one we want? Yes, it is. Right. Excuse me, Leon, but we need you to do something very important over here. Right, you can... Okay, oh... No. Right, okay, let's see if it works on the dark spawn. Okay. It probably doesn't, but... It does, but... Doesn't count. That's one more down. Okay, we are done. Okay. Right. For some reason that happens a lot. There you go. Okay. Yeah, where were you when I needed to pick you up? Right. Let's remove.
Where are we now? Can I even ask?
Don't ask me. I don't know where you are. Right. Now we shall get interrupted by a cutscene. Okay, you can get up. Good. Yes, you did. No? Really? You're very observant.
For a moment there, I thought it was all over.
Oh, the fight's over, if that's what you mean.
No, I thought I was. I will explain everything when we are back at camp. Now is not the time.
Okay. Now that we have gone out of that, we shall again try and leave the area. Right. Now we continually travel along the path, splattering blood. Don't know whose. Now once we've done that, we shall leave again. And go to the camp. Right, there's a very important reason why Wynne collapsed, which we will only learn fully from her.
I think I owe you an explanation for what happened earlier.
Yeah. Speak of the conversation.
You should know that something happened to me at the tower before you came along. You spoke to Petra, did you not?
Mm-hmm.
She told you I saved her from a demon.
Did she? I can't remember.
I did, but I did not survive that encounter.
I'm sure any of you seeing this might decide to go back a couple of decade videos and know for certain if she did tell me this in this run or not. But the conversation points have gone on, so I can't actually go and check after this.
It's not a joke, I promise. Let me explain.
Mm-hmm.
I engaged a very powerful demon to rescue Petra.
You did?
It sapped me of all my energy and will and left me drained.
It did?
It took everything I had to defeat it. And when I was done, I no longer had the strength to keep my heart beating. I remember my life ebbing away. Everything receded from me. Sound, light. I remember being enveloped in complete, impenetrable darkness.
Incredible.
I sensed a presence enfolding me and cradling me, whispering quietly to me. The sensation is impossible to describe. I was being held back firmly but gently, as a mother would a child eager to slip from her grasp. I felt life and warmth flowing through my veins again. I began to be aware of small sounds and the discomfort of my hip pressing into the cold stone of the tower floor.
Ah, interesting.
The Fade contains spirits both benevolent and malicious. The benevolent spirits seldom make themselves known, because they want nothing from mortals, unlike the demons. It was one of these spirits that saved me. Without it, I would be dead. And it has not left me. It is with me even now, bonded to me. You see, I am supposed to be dead. It is the spirit that is keeping me in this world. And this is not the way of things. Perhaps the spirit did not expect this, but it is weakening gradually. I am living on borrowed time.
Okay, this is getting interesting. How long will the spirit last?
I do not know. I can feel when the spirit weakens, so I should have fair warning. But come, let us not talk about this. There is time yet.
And on that unusual note, we shall finish this video right here and start a new next video. See you then.